The world watches as two giants navigate the complexities of the 21st century. These two nations, China and the United States, are not just countries. They are symbols of contrasting ideologies, economic strategies, and political ambitions. Their actions and decisions reverberate across the globe, influencing markets, shaping international policies, and affecting the lives of billions. In one corner stands China, a nation experiencing rapid economic growth and assertive foreign policy under the leadership of Xi Jinping. With a population of over 1.4 billion people, China has become a manufacturing powerhouse, producing goods that reach every corner of the world. Xi Jinping's vision of the Chinese dream aims to restore China to its historical prominence, emphasizing national rejuvenation, economic modernization, and military strength. In the other corner stands the United States, a long-standing superpower grappling with internal divisions and a shifting global landscape under the leadership of Donald Trump. The US has long been a beacon of democracy and capitalism, but recent years have seen increasing polarization and debates over its role on the world stage. Trump's America First policy has focused on renegotiating trade deals, reducing military commitments abroad, and addressing domestic economic issues. This essay will explore the reasons why Xi Jinping holds a stronger hand than Donald Trump in the current geopolitical climate. While both leaders have their strengths, Xi's centralized control and long-term strategic planning contrast sharply with Trump's more unpredictable and short-term approach. By examining factors such as political stability, economic policies, and international influence, we can gain a deeper understanding of the contrasting leadership styles and their impacts on global politics and the economy. China's state-controlled economy allows for rapid implementation of large-scale projects, while the US relies on a more market-driven approach that can be slower but fosters innovation. The competition between these two nations has profound implications for the future of our world. Military posturing, trade wars, and diplomatic maneuvers are just the surface of a deeper struggle for global influence and technological supremacy. The outcome of this rivalry will shape international alliances, economic trends, and even cultural exchanges for decades to come. Understanding the strengths and weaknesses of each leader is crucial for navigating the challenges and opportunities that lie ahead. Xi's ability to maintain a tight grip on power and push through ambitious projects contrasts with Trump's focus on deregulation and economic nationalism. Both approaches have their merits and drawbacks, and their effectiveness will be tested in the years to come. Through a comparative analysis of their respective positions, we can begin to unravel the complexities of this new world order. By looking at their economic strategies, political maneuvers, and international relations, we can better understand the dynamics at play and anticipate the potential outcomes of this high-stakes geopolitical chess game. Xi Jinping's power rests firmly on the foundation of a politically stable China. His leadership is characterized by a strong central authority that has been pivotal in maintaining the country's unity and direction. The Chinese Communist Party, under Xi's leadership, has consolidated its control over all aspects of governance, ensuring a unified and centralized decision-making process. This consolidation has allowed for swift and decisive action on both domestic and international fronts. This stability has been instrumental in implementing long-term economic plans and social reforms, free from the disruptions of frequent elections and partisan gridlock. The ability to plan decades ahead has enabled China to embark on ambitious projects, such as the Belt and Road Initiative, and to make significant advancements in technology and infrastructure. The CCP's authority is deeply entrenched in Chinese society, reinforced by a vast propaganda machine and a robust security apparatus. This combination ensures that the party's narrative remains dominant and that any potential threats to its rule are swiftly neutralized. Dissent is swiftly dealt with, and alternative political viewpoints are suppressed. The government's approach to maintaining order often involves strict surveillance and a heavy-handed response to any form of protest or opposition. While this system raises concerns about human rights and freedom of expression, it has undoubtedly contributed to China's ability to execute its strategic vision with remarkable efficiency. The trade-off between individual freedoms and national progress is a contentious issue, but the results in terms of economic growth and global influence are undeniable. In stark contrast to China's political stability, the United States faces deep political polarization. The two-party system, while intended to foster debate and compromise, has become increasingly fractured. Partisanship has reached unprecedented levels, hindering the government's ability to address pressing issues and implement long-term solutions. The Trump presidency further exacerbated these divisions, often resorting to inflammatory rhetoric and divisive policies. His unconventional approach to governance, while appealing to his base, alienated a significant portion of the American population and eroded trust in democratic institutions. This internal strife has weakened the United States' standing on the world stage and hindered its ability to effectively counter China's rise. China's economic transformation over the past few decades has been nothing short of remarkable. Through a combination of state-led capitalism and strategic investments in infrastructure, technology, and education, China has become the world's second-largest economy. Its Belt and Road Initiative, a massive infrastructure project spanning across continents, has further cemented its influence in developing nations. Xi Jinping's government has demonstrated a remarkable ability to adapt to changing global economic conditions. From manufacturing to technology, China has strategically positioned itself as a global leader in key industries. Its vast reserves of foreign currency and its control over vital supply chains give it significant leverage in international trade. The United States remains a formidable economic power driven by innovation, entrepreneurship, and a strong tradition of free markets. However, challenges such as income inequality, a shrinking middle class, and a national debt spiraling out of control threaten its long-term economic health. The Trump administration's policies, characterized by protectionism and tax cuts primarily benefiting the wealthy, have further exacerbated these issues. While the stock market soared during his tenure, many working-class Americans felt left behind, fueling resentment and social unrest. These internal economic woes have undermined the United States' ability to project strength and leadership on the global stage. China's economic might has translated into growing influence on the international stage. It has become a major player in multilateral organizations such as the United Nations and the World Trade Organization, positioned it as a formidable global player for its interests and challenge the established world order. Moreover, China has been actively forging strategic partnerships with countries around the world, particularly in Africa, Latin America, and Southeast Asia. Through investments, trade deals, and cultural exchanges, China has expanded its sphere of influence, often filling the void left by a retreating United States. America's role, a shifting global landscape. The United States, once the undisputed leader of the free world, faces a more complex and challenging global landscape. Its traditional alliances have been strained by Trump's America First policies, and its global reputation has taken a hit due to its unpredictable foreign policy decisions. The withdrawal from international agreements such as the Paris Climate Accord and the Iran nuclear deal, coupled with the imposition of tariffs on allies and adversaries alike, have raised questions about the United States' reliability as a partner and its commitment to global leadership. This has created an opportunity for China to step in and present itself as a more reliable and responsible alternative. The power of vision, long-term planning versus short-term gains. One of the key differences between Xi Jinping and Donald Trump lies in their approach to governance. Xi Jinping's China operates on a long-term strategic vision, meticulously planning and executing its goals with a focus on national rejuvenation and global dominance. Trump, on the other hand, was often guided by short-term political calculations and a reactive approach to events. His focus on immediate gratification and his aversion to long-term planning often led to inconsistent policies and missed opportunities. This difference in approach is evident in their respective handling of issues such as climate change, trade, and international relations. Conclusion: a new world order. The global balance of power is shifting. As we move further into the 21st century, the dynamics of international relations are undergoing a profound transformation. Traditional power structures are being challenged, and new alliances are forming. China, under Xi Jinping's leadership, is ascendant, its economic and political might growing with each passing year. The country's rapid industrialization and technological advancements have positioned it as a formidable global player. The United States, grappling with internal divisions and an erosion of its global standing, faces an uncertain future. Political polarization and economic challenges have raised questions about its ability to lead on the world stage. While the United States remains a formidable power, its ability to maintain its global dominance is no longer guaranteed. The shifting geopolitical landscape requires a re-evaluation of strategies and alliances. The outcome of this power struggle will depend on a multitude of factors, including the choices made by future leaders and the ability of both nations to adapt to a rapidly changing world. Technological innovation, economic policies, and diplomatic efforts will all play crucial roles. The question is no longer whether China will rise, but rather what role the United States will play in this new world order. As these two giants navigate their paths forward, the global community watches closely, anticipating the next chapter in this unfolding saga.